Oh yeah, I'm on a plane with cocaine, and yes, I'm all lit up again.
Guys, how's it going? Monday. I love Mondays. What are we looking at? We're going to look at Golden Ale from Guinness. Guinness. From Guinness. From GUINNESS. From Oh My Goodness. This one is 4.5%, and the bottle cap looks something like this. I want to say, we are not leaving here till this shit focuses. Oh, and a couple people are complaining that I haven't been showing enough cars in the rotation of alcohol, guns, or automobiles. So I thought this Camaro, this new Camaro was awesome. Oh. I'm just having some orange juice. Just making sure the glass is love that fucking opener. This thing is awesome. It's darker than most, but it still smells like beer. Cheers. It's not quite as intense as the glass preparation liquid that I had, but it's got a like a caramel maltiness. Let's roll right into the comments. See, I'm still kind of may ask yourself, see, you guys are a day ahead of. I just got done doing my support. Fuck it, it's not a support video. I'm in it to win it, baby. I just got done doing my entry into El Tenda's huge giveaway. Yeah, that's right. AK-47 stuff, AR-15 stuff, swag, just piles of shit. I want to win. So because it's El Tenda, I have the Pez dispenser out. And wait for it, Rich. Get an immediate flyby just for Rich. Did you shoot this when we were together, Rich? I can't remember. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that redness. That's right. That's right. Oh, don't forget. Oh, excuse me. The guy formerly known as Haboob 308. You know, how am I even supposed to say the name of your channel? His new channel. I know. I fucked it all up yesterday. Barry my cockiner. First was Nyhap. Awesome. Second was Paul at PA Brew News. Paul. Oh, man. That stout that you reviewed the other day, was it 11 or 12%? That one sounded really good. Sometime it would be great to get together. You know, now see, if I knew Paul was going to come here, Paul from PA Brew News, or the other Paul, Hazman, that would be awesome too. Very awesome. Now, I don't know about both at the same time, but let's just say that Paul from PA Brew News, and I knew he was going to be coming over to visit. I'd be like, he is a much better brew reviewer than me. I mean, he's like, Smile Money rips on me, but you know, Paul, this would be like Paul with a stout. Dark chocolate. Imported dark chocolate. Ooh. They picked the cocoa. The cocoa became ripe around February, middle of February. I just go in a panic mode if I had to actually go shopping to get beer. First of all, trying to find something that he hasn't had, and then trying to find something that would impress him. Be scary. Rich Huff, third. Paul again, better than Guinness. Yeah, you know, I've only, honestly, some of you, if you're huge Guinness fans, I apologize ahead of time. Guinness is like the darkest beer with no flavor I've ever had. There's only been a few things, and now this is a sample pack of a bunch of different things, and this has a nice maltiness, kind of a backbone to it, but it's real. I mean, this is not a roller coaster beer. This is just a fucking rocket on a sled. It's just start to finish, same shit. But here's what the problem is I know, you know, if this was a 6-pack, it doesn't have really anything about it that you would want to go that route versus, you know, something that's half the price. Okay. By now I've left him enough time to leave angry comments, so I'll make him hit the delete button. I know that's a that's a Mustang. I just had to say that because I know the real Colt Burn will be like, what? That's not a fucking new Camaro. Wonder if these are LED. Rich. Yeah, Paul, I fully agree. The Murphy is... Now, I've reviewed several things from Guinness, you know, similar. I don't remember which ones they were. But the Murphy was very drinkable. It was just, I mean, I know you would agree. I mean, look at what you just got done pounding down the other day as far as just... Then all of a sudden you shoot for something that's like 4% and like lacking in flavor. But it is better than almost anything I've ever had from Guinness. Rich, Foo Master 212, fourth. Hate to bust your bubble, but no, you're not. You're fifth. Zeus, what's invisible and smells like worms? A bird fart. Meal team. Back to shots, I hope. Or stouts. Back to stouts, I hope. I wish. Rich again. That is a delicious looking ... beer. Cheers, brother. Cheers. The good friend of mine, formerly known as Haboob308. Oh yeah, there it is. The name is pronounced Bury My Cock in Her. Well, hot damn. Doesn't that work out? Rich, Foodmaster 2. Hell yeah, you know I would be on top of the list for that delicious Elite Ammunition FN57. I need to get another one and send it to them for a similar finish as yours, but maybe in a green shade. You sure know how to get me aroused. Yeah, I did talk to Jay today, and of course I don't have it on me because I'm actually still in work mode. Yep, I know. I haven't broke this down lately. I need to give her a thorough I'm gonna say. And what's the first thing that'll happen to you if you piss me off? Let's see. I know there's alcohol involved. Why, yeah. First round is a rest in peace. And yes, I didn't wear this to work. I didn't wear the shirt to work. The shirt I was doing cement work. So again, fuck you, Chuck. I don't really care. I mean, if you have time to sit around and have your manicurist stop over, no, I'm sorry. This is a working man here. I just got done doing a bunch of cement work, and so fuck you, Chuck. Okay, fuck you. Yeah. So the first round that hits you is going to be actually. I got enough stuff. I'm actually going to leave this out because I think I'm going to break this down, and we got the typical carry gun dust bunny action going on right here. Actually, just for the fun of it, we should take a look. I mean, I'm not embarrassed to say, this is why if you carry, you need to look at this shit. I usually take this thing. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to. I usually take this thing and break it down at least once a week because it's just. I remember one time I pulled the Walther apart, and this back area here keeps wanting to focus on the big titties on screen. I mean, I don't see. See, yeah, it looks really bad because of the camera. But all of a sudden, it's like 1,000 times better, and just giving her a quick blow. I remember one time, I don't know, I got really just didn't think about it, and it went like 3 weeks without breaking the Walther down, and I went and pulled that apart, and you almost couldn't see anything in there. So I'm gonna leave this apart so I can break it down. But yeah, I stack them. I stack them rest in peace, and then an Underwood plus P, rest in peace, Underwood plus P, so on and so forth. And then my backup mag, which is a G17 mag with the X grip adapter on it, is all just Full Metal Jacket. I remember one time, I did a video and I had just come from the range, and yet people are like, "You carry Full Metal Jacket?" First of all, sure. What the fuck? Isn't a bullet in the gun better than none at all? But to have someone actually try to take you to task because you didn't have a hollow point? Unfortunately, there is areas in this country where you can't even have a hollow point bullet. But that's why they call those people trolls. Oh, and one of you, we're gonna miss out on you, man. Your mommy must have forgot to wake you up, or I don't know. You sat up too late last night, and you got Cheeto dust on your dick, and you passed out at your computer. But there was only 2 homos this time around. The normal 3, I was disappointed. So that means I'm missing a fucking free view. Rich again. They gave me Percocet for my shoulder surgery the week before last, but they didn't do anything for me. I haven't taken any for the last 7 days. You have my address, right, Rich? And I feel better. Ice does the trick nicely with beer. Not mixed, of course. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I'm Percocets. They're not. I mean, I'm more of a Lortab person. I'm not perfect. Okay. I had knee surgery, little torn meniscus, and it wasn't healing as rapidly as the insurance company had hoped. So they sent me to physical therapy, and the first day in the physical therapy, they tore it. But nobody would listen to me. I mean, when they tell you to do something and you hear a rip, a pop, and then the knee feels like warm liquid runs into it. Yeah. And then Minnesota, to boot, the dumb bitch has her other dumb bitches come over and hold my knee while they make me do more of it with weight on it. And they're like trying to figure out what that popping, that sensation is. You know, they're all taking guesses at it. The insurance company would not authorize an MRI. I mean, I'm sure it had nothing to do with the fact that it's Essentia and they suck. They actually made me go to physical therapy for 3 more months with a ripped meniscus before they got authorization to have another MRI. And guess what they found at that MRI? Oh, you guys are pretty fucking smart. It was more ripped the second time than the first time. Wonder if it had anything to do with the 3 months of physical therapy that they made me do. Lortabs and vodka. I missed almost a year of work because of those dick knobs. The only thing good I have to declare is a majority of that was winter, which if you've ever been to Minnesota, you know that you're not really missing much. You just sit inside with your Lortabs and your vodka, and I mean, there wasn't such a thing at that moment in time as Netflix. So, you know, the video store and porn tapes, you know. I mean, the ex was a retired hooker, and she had a lot of those on hand. So, Rich again, brother, there's nothing I'd like better than to make the shoot, but at this moment I am minus 40 hours of vacation time. I had those back-to-back surgeries and didn't have 2 months of leave. I even got 67 hours of LWOP. Excuse me, Jim. Bury my cock in her. Plus, I just started a new job at the base to top it off. Sorry for the string of excuses. I could surely go for a private 5-7 party with you, brother. Whoop whoop. Rich, I'm just throwing it out there in case anyone's interested in actually getting together with the big group for what was probably going to be the last time. But anytime you get a hole in your schedule, I prefer the one-on-one, or I prefer what happened a few months back when it's four of you guys, because anybody that's been to the shoot-a-paloozas know what the issue is. You know, this year, I don't know how many people are going to be here, but let's just say it's going to be the same amount of YouTubers, which means there are going to be 43, 47 people here for the barbecue on Friday night and or the shoot on Saturday. Plus, I've got a call out to the Leathernecks. Fucking, I tell you, nothing against the rest of you guys, but the fact that I know there's going to be several, for sure, several retired Marines going to be here. And to top it all off, I know that Brad Bennett is now going to make it. Purple Heart winner, you know, thank you. Thank you just doesn't get it done for people like these guys. And I'll be talking to Brad on Wednesday about his dreams for the Purple Heart Memorial AR. And like I said, I know that he has one or two Purple Hearts that are going to get inlaid in that rifle somewhere. What the rest of it's going to look like, I don't know. But Rich, I understand. At this moment in time, due to everything that's gone down in this last year, I can't afford to even make my own shoot. That is sad right there. Yep, I won't be able to be there, guys. You guys have fun though. J-Dog here from work, I'm sure. Mr. Holster, dang, not first. I claim 10th. Don't like it. Come by and we will talk. Mr. Holster, 222, starting down the slippery slope. Yeah, this one might have. Oh, see, I bet I was. You know, it's like cleaning a glass. So, Rich again. It looked better than it tasted. I will not be getting one of those. Speaking of the missing content, I almost fell out when I saw your BB video today. I have not seen the support video on my feed though. The Guinness Golden Ale looks interesting. Another fine review. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate it. The Battle Box. I mean, you guys already know I wasn't a huge fan of the content of this one, but they've been such a great company. I try to do my best on videos. It's just a damn shame that, you know, nobody watches them. I mean, how is it that a guy with 8,000 subs has a video that has been out for 3 days, has 8,500 views? They say you basically get 10% of your subs actually watch you. So if you have 1,000 subs, you should have 100 views on a video. And that mathematically actually works on this channel. So on 22,000 subs, my BattleBox video from last month has 450 views. I don't even know why BattleBox even bothers with me, to be totally honest. I mean, as a person that is conservative and understands business, I have no hard feelings when they finally say enough is enough, because nobody catches your videos. But you know, it all goes back to 2 years ago, and literally the difference between a Monday and a Tuesday was night and day. Me and Pete had that conversation. He's just like, they did something. They obviously put us on some kind of list, and sure shit, you know, if you go searching for BattleBox, I don't even show up. I don't even show up on a list or on a search anymore. I still like the company, but oh well. Bulwark, 1911. Each time this happens, my question remains the same. Why are they in the fucking road? Yes, I have not watched the video, and so I don't know if this guy is being taken out as a scapegoat on this whole thing. But I'm telling you right now, if I am ever traveling down any road and I run across a whole bunch of people that take a threatening stance on me, it's the accelerator, and I will stay on the fucking accelerator until the threat subsides. Same as having a gun and people come at you. You come at me in a threatening stance, and I will fucking stay on the gas until I have driven over all of you. I don't care. Trust me, I don't care. Especially if they're in the freeway. Almost seems like a target. What the fuck is going on with our society? Can you imagine where we would end up? First you got Clinton, then a douchebag, and then what if Clinton, another Clinton would have been in? Our country would have been done for. They just it was like breeding lazy fuckers that just want to do nothing but sit around and wait for your Obama check to come in. Gillian 426. Stuck on them titties on the beer chick. I know. Gillian, cheers, Eric. Cheers, my friend. Real Cobra Burnout. The ghost skulls on the 5.7 would have been epic. Yeah, they would have been, but nobody voted for them, except for you. Smile Money. Chuck's cut back on YouTube. He doesn't watch your videos over and over, looking for your hints on things he should buy and put in the mail to you. Laugh out loud. That's why your views are down. Oh, you know, that all makes sense. The Crazy Scotsman. Not only are you slipping on the time it takes you to take the first drink, you're slipping again and keep getting in the way of the brew chick. Sorry. Crazy Scotsman. Whiskey. Okay, fine. Let's do a little VO. Not BO, VO. Crazy Scotsman. Was it last night? Or the night before? I don't know, he came looking for me. Oh, actually, quite a few of you were texting or messaging, and that whole back thing took me down. And last night, though. Last night was a good night, man. I got all the YouTube stuff taken. Oh, sorry. Got all the YouTube stuff taken care of relatively early. And had a nice little dinner with Christine, and watched Ghost in the Shell. Now, I'd be interested in anybody that has seen this movie. For me, it was in all fairness, I don't know if it was a Japanese, heavily Japanese made movie, or if it was an American movie heavily done in a Japanese theme or feel to it. The movie wasn't, honestly, it really wasn't anything like I thought it was going to be from the commercial. Having said that, I liked it, and it was a very thought-provoking movie as far as like the brain is concerned, which then led to a lengthy conversation about it with Christine, which I really love. She's been on a fucking tirade all today about these Nazi, skinhead, Black fucking Lives Matter douche fucking bags, and she's just like, this is why I don't do this and I don't do that. And I said, you should do this. You should come downstairs and we should talk about it. Because I tried to explain to her, first of all, you guys all know, except for the three fucktards, you guys all know that I don't have a secret agenda. If you haven't figured out my exact thoughts on politics at this moment in time, you're never going to do it. And I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to say what I want, what I believe in, and hold to it. Trump, he's my president. Skinheads, you can go fuck a flute. Nazis? Well, you are part of the liberals. I mean, anyone that tries to associate Nazism with conservative Republicans, you're a fucking complete fucking idiot. That is the Liberal Party. They are the Democrat Party minus the ovens. And then Black Lives Matter? This is a terrorist organization. They should all be... Then, then our country is being destroyed within by tallheads. And I would make with this PC world that exists, I mean, I don't even know how Trump is able to bite his tongue. He has denounced David Duke and the KKK for like a fucking whole, like, I don't know how many years it goes back. 10 plus years? He's denounced this man. And yet, the Sean Hannity played a whole row of clips where it was just like, oh yeah, and well, Trump, this his weakness and blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah? Well, I don't even want to show his fucking picture. The former piece of shit president that we got rid of, because he's a fucking piece of shit, he had Black Lives Matters. He had racist people into the White House 370 something times for the guy that was trying to incite the racist shit by staging people to pretend they were Trump people to start fights. Trump has denounced David Duke and the KKK for like a generation. And yet, well, you know exactly why they keep bringing it up. Because they have nothing else on the man. He's like the one true fucking American. Like Bulwark pointed out. One of the first presidents ever to say what he was going to do, and then fucking surprise, surprise, he's done it. And is doing it. Even some people that aren't relatively conservative are now starting to point out Trump has done more than Obama was able to accomplish in 8 years. Already, Trump has done more than Obama accomplished in his entire term. Because as far as I'm concerned, Obama did nothing. He destroyed the healthcare system, destroyed the economy, and then made the race battle the biggest it's ever been since like the 60s. If you're hearing my voice and you still support anything that Obama did, please take the plastic bag rooftop challenge over a lava pit where there's a lot of razor blades embedded. J-Dog, noisy ass can. Crazy Scotsman, FN package sounds pretty sweet. I'll get to work on it. Wade, Bear Girl. It's been an experience with rusty roofs, redheads. They have very wet basements. Stephen Bush, an FN57. What about a CZ or a double stack 9mm 1911? You can't unless we got together with CZ Direct and they made a custom gun for us, or a major manufacturer that was willing to make a one-of-a-kind 1911, you cannot get more bang for the buck than an FN57. Basically, thanks to our government. That used to be a $700 pistol that came with ammo, and overnight, when they tried to say that it was only invented to be a cop killer, it turned into a $1,500 gun. And then after all of the work from Elite Ammunition, and maybe even having some kind of custom color done to it. Here, case in point. This was Jay sent me this, and I would have been more than happy doing this. This was something that he had done. Cerakote. And then that is not. I asked him. I go, is that like Talon grips? They actually mask off those areas, and I believe that's stippled. But that'd be the beast, especially since Jay already said that he would be willing to rework all the internals and put one of his custom triggers in it. If we want to do roll bar and a hydro dip, possibly Florida Customs could also do Duracoat to it. These would be all things we would need to raise a little money for. I like the fact that mine is roll bar coated. Ed, hi. Hi, Ed. Power Man 1972, my buddy Brent, who wasn't feeling so good yesterday. The couch felt extra special, that's for sure. Thanks for the tour and showing me your fun stuff. Nice tits, bro. Laugh out loud. Moonshine. Dude, you're killing me. Okay, if I take Brent up on this moonshine thing, anybody else that has got some kind of a fiendish plan for alcohol, it's not gonna happen. And Brent is calling me out on moonshine because I told him that a few people have speculated that I dumped the moonshine out and this is just water in here. You can check with Brent at any point in time because I told him to open the container and smell it. And he got to about right here and had to refrain. Brent, you suck. You know, here's my biggest problem with this. Is it's not what takes place between here and here. It's what takes place for like the next 30 minutes. Right there, that'd be a torch. I'd do it, but I have nothing to put it out with. And one of the major sensors for the security system, I told you, safest place in the house is right over there. I have forgotten about that before, and had a little burn happen, and then I get a phone call. You've got sensor number 2 going off in your man cave area. Do you need me to call the fire department? No, I'm good, thank you. Okay, continuing. And Keck, dude, indeed, my friend. And Keck, what a hot damn sexy beer brew babe. Say that 10 times fast. Beer brew babe, beer brew babe, beer brew babe, blah, blah, blah. Mario Mosen, dude, your big ass head makes that Trump hat look normal. Thanks, Mario. And go fuck yourself. Aunt Keck, 12 thumbs up. El Tenda. Guys. Look for the El Tenda support video tomorrow. As we speak, it should be live already. And that's the one for my friend. It's too loud. You're too old. Bull. 165100. You're supposed to leave the stout settling before you drink it. Disgruntled Irishman. Dude, Bull, do you not understand the fucking pressures that I am under here? Have you met Mr. Holster? You know, if I had the time to lollygag and let that bitch settle, I would have. Until it all the way comes up there and you got the cascading is all done. I understand you're disgruntled, but your wrath, as of right now, hasn't been as bad as Mr. Holster. I apologize to the disgruntled Irishman, though. Cheers. This one's settled. Mr. Holster. Oops. How does he know this shit? Perhaps a G40 10mm. Yes, I would love that gun. That's the one that's, optics ready? Oh. Mr. Holster. Just kidding. Perhaps a G40 10mm or Ruger Super Black Hawk, Bisley 454 Casull. Oh. Or a new model Black Hawk Hunter in 41 Magnum, or a Super Red Hawk in 41 Magnum. You know, I can see, what do all of these things have in common except for the Glock is Mr. Holster, no matter what he wants to say, is always going to be more of a revolver guy than anything. I'm sure that is your list of possible giveaway pistols. The problem with all of them, except for the Glock. The Glock we could do like an RMR or something, and you could easily step that gun up into the stratosphere for value. The other ones, about all you really can do on the other ones is maybe some custom grips or something. So, I mean, every single time we do something for this man, try to take it over the top. I'd be feeling the G40, but the other ones a little bit harder to. I mean, the package could get in there. You know, you could do like someone could do us a hand tooled cowboy rig or something like that. You know, speaking of that, I haven't tried the one from Edon in a while. Well, I really don't want to do it right now, though. I could embarrass myself. Sharky762. Mama. I don't know what he's talking about right there. Muzzle first. Government hack 101. Fuck them. Couldn't agree more. I am so sick and tired of the pretentious, self-righteous pricks deciding how I need to live. They take 1/3 of my money off the top. They charge me every damn year for everything I buy. Then they tell me whatever or not I can defend my They tell me whether or not I can defend my family from a horde of useless fucks. Fuck them all. Exactly. So, I mean, the bottom line is, for the most part, our government doesn't give a flying fuck about us at all. To be totally honest, if it wasn't for Trump, I don't think anybody fucking cares. Everybody that, I mean, Republican, Democrat, doesn't matter. They're all in for themselves. Some of them are as stupid as a stick, like Maxine Waters. Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. Oh, it's now the racist house instead of the White House. I can't say anything, but I'll be accused of being racist. But let's just say, given the opportunity to command death, I would send him in her direction. Because I would not miss that bitch for a second. Yep, you are 100% right there, Muzzle First. Jay, to lead ammunition. God, their American lager was such shit. No hop hopes for this stuff. Oh, that was the Irish wheat. Jay is talking about Guinness's American lager. Yeah, I didn't really like it either. Jay again. Murphy's. I like it much more than Guinness. I agree with you, but that's really a low benchmark. Jonathan. Murphy's. I can't remember the last time I had any. Murphy's, that is. I should track some down again. It's probably been about 10 years, man. I'm getting old. Cheers. You are not getting old. I don't know if I'd waste my time tracking her down, though. I'm hitting the refresh button because Jonathan's comment was the last comment. And then we get two more. Brad Thomas. 27th, like... Hell yeah, brother. And Joey Cuz. Just wanted to say hi. Shut the fuck up, Joey. Okay, that's everybody. With my original comments, well, it says it's brewed with the finest hops, Irish barley, and a specially selected amber malt. It's that like caramel maltiness, but some of them end almost like an Oktoberfest ends a little bit more on the malty side. This kind of ends a little bit on the sour side. Yeah, it's a really sweet Mustang. I mean, just to fucking ram through the gears and... Oh, that's right. Guinness Golden Ale. I mean, nothing really special. I think I'm being more than favorable by saying 6.5. What should we look at tomorrow? You know, there's alcohol involved, but did I review this one or not? I don't think so. Let's look at another one from Beaver Island. Red IPA. 39 red IPA. And this one is 6%. So let's do this tomorrow. Beaver Island. I'd love to go to Beaver Island. Like to get marooned on Beaver Island. I understand Beaver Island is a fairly tropical place and there's a lot of humidity and wetness. Just for the fun of it, I'm going to hit the refresh button again and see if Joey had another comment. No, he didn't. That's cool. So, yeah, it's an awesome Camaro.